What up, y'all, man? It's been a hot minute. Been a minute since I've been on. What's going on, man? We over here going in, about to go in, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, sorry about that. So, yeah, so what's good with y'all, man? I'm gonna talk about a couple things, man, this evening, tonight, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, what's good with y'all, man? How y'all been? How's everything been? Y'all been staying vigilant? Y'all been watching out for the psyops and the bullshit, man, and the distractions and the games and the lames. You know what I'm saying? I hope so, man. So, yeah, we're about to go in right now, man. So I'm gonna talk about this weird satanic Grammy performance. You know what I'm saying? So they keep shoving a lot of stuff down our throat, man. Yeah, it's a lot of weird stuff going on, man, and we going with it, man. We're not going against it. You see what I'm saying? You talk about certain things, and you're a conspiracy theorist, something wrong with you, or but it's crazy, man. It's just a crazy thing how that works. It's just a lot of deflection tactics that they do, that these people do, but then at the same time they put stuff out there so they could in plain sight, so they could tell you and show you, you know what I'm saying, so they could tell you, at least I told you so, and they could try to say that they warned you and told you about the situation. It's all BS though, man. It's all coercion, but at the end of the day, so what do y'all think about this? Did y'all anybody watch the Grammys, man? Did anybody watch the Grammys? Um, the weird performance that they had going on. Um, you know, yeah, they had some weird stuff going on, man. So we about to go in right now. Hold up. We going in, man. So what do y'all think about this whole thing, man? This whole Grammy thing, man. What do y'all think about that situation? You know what I'm saying? What do I mean, see these people, they show us. And so you'll say and accuse, the industry, whatever, of being satanic or weird or a weird, but at the same time, see, we're desensitized, man. It desensitizes us to the point where, we think that the stuff that's evil or weird, you know what I mean, is good and normal, and we conform with it, and the stuff that is actually um normal, you know what I'm saying, or something, stuff that's righteous and stuff that's supposed to be holy or whatever you want to call it, right? Is deemed as deemed as as bad, or you see what I'm saying, or not good, right? So yeah, man, it's a little weird little situation, man, we got going on over here, man. Yeah, man. So let me let's go in over here real quick. Let's talk about this real quick, man. This situation, man. This weird situation that we got going on, man. Uh, what up, Doc Boss? What's going on, man? Yeah, man. So you had the Grammys, man, right? And pushing all types of agendas, man, and you know what I'm saying, and pushing all types of weird little situations, man. So you know, um, you had them pushing the Grammys, pushing the weird situations and weird agendas, man, and you can't make this stuff up, man. It's just like some, you know what I'm saying? For one, the Grammys, it was sponsored by Pfizer, right? That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Just like, wasn't the awards where Chris Rock, was it the Emmys or something, or Oscars, right? Wasn't the Oscars last year when it was hosted by Chris Rock and uh Will Smith smacked him? Wasn't that sponsored by Pfizer too? Why are all these award shows sponsored by Pfizer? You see what I'm saying? Why are all these award shows sponsored by Pfizer? What's really going on with that? Like what's really going on with that? Why is These award show. What is Pfizer? This company. This like what do you call it? A medicine company. What the hell kind of company would you call Pfizer? Was it not It's not a pharmaceutical. Well, I guess you could call it that, right? Why is this company dealing with vaccines and medicines and stuff like that? Why is that? Why would that be sponsored by the? Why would that sponsor the Grammys? Why would that sponsor the Oscars? You see what I'm saying? That lets you know that all this entertainment and all this psyop stuff and that even lets you know that this vaccine or jab or whatever, that lets you know too that this is all linked. These people, these elites and stuff know what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna straight out come out and tell you, but they're giving you little hints, little side hints about the events. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised, man, that all this stuff is going on with these all these people linked in the chain like that and linked up together, man. I'm really not surprised at all. You see what I'm saying? So man, it's a weird situation, man, but it's not too weird, man, because I'm like solving this and I'm getting to the bottom of this shit, man. So it's sponsored by Pfizer. Red flag right there. That's already a red flag, right? Um, you got people dressed as like, I don't know if it's supposed to be the devil or Satan. I don't know what's going on. Red and boots and leather and you know what I'm saying, and devil horns and all that. So you got that going on. I just really think that's strange too, right there off the top. This is a lot of symbolism, right? This type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, is gonna hit you with your subconscious mind, right? And it's gonna come out later on in your thoughts, man, or or your imagery and stuff, man. So that's what this is designed to do, man. And definitely program your mind, man, and because this is psychological warfare, this goes back to the Edward Bernays, the engineering consent, the conditioning, you want to call it. I wouldn't want to call it brainwashing because you would think brainwashing is like brain cleansing, right? You would think that that's some kind of you know, some kind of food for thought for your mind or something or something. I don't know, but it's not. You see what I'm saying? So that goes back to that, man, and also the propaganda and stuff like that. So they keep hitting us in repetition. They keep hitting us with this type of stuff over and over again in the news, and and I'm gonna play something too about this transgender storming the Capitol, transgender people storming the Capitol in a little while. But in the news and all types of highlights of the feeds and stuff like that, this type of stuff plays into that. So you keep getting this stuff over and over again, and that's how it's repetitive, right? Um, that's definitely how this is repetitive. This is definitely how this type of stuff hits your psyche, man. So over and over again, we keep getting this stuff. The more and more we get used to it, man. I mean, this is not some shit you should get used to. Shoot, this is very strange. It's weird, man. It's a weird, very strange, interesting, weird little situation that we got going on, man. So they keep hitting us with the psyche and it's just hitting us with it's basically making it normal. You see what I'm saying? It's basically making this type of stuff normal. It's I'm not knocking nobody, whatever, but at the same time, your decisions and stuff is your decisions, man. Keep it at home. I don't really need to know what's you do behind closed doors. I really think this type of stuff is strange. Why would I need to know what you do behind closed doors, right? Why would I care? You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers don't care what I do behind closed doors. I don't understand. I don't get it. It's just a really weird situation, man. But they're doing this stuff for the kids and for the younger adults, man. Plain and simple, straight up. This is basically to get them to basically engineer consent to this type of stuff. This is the basically get these people to just basically, to try to live this type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So it's a strange little scenario we got going on over here, man. So what do y'all think about this, man? I'm not feeling it. I'm not liking it. I'm not feeling it. It's very, very weird and strange. You know what I'm saying? And then the thing is too, it gets to the point where it don't even matter what I think or whoever think because they're putting this stuff in national mainstream media. They putting this stuff on shows. They putting this stuff. You see what I'm saying? In all types of entertainment. So documentaries and stuff like that. So you're really gonna get a high dose of this type of stuff, man. You can't escape it. So yeah, what do y'all think, man, about this? But I'm gonna play some clips from this type of stuff from this right here too. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can get this. Shoot, man. All right, hold up. And then I'm gonna go in on the what's the name on them storming the Capitol, and I'll talk a little bit about the blue and my opinion on the little balloons floating in the atmosphere. You know, we talk about these balloons. Oh, it's Russian spies, Russia, stuff like that. But dude, why would Russia need to do that? Put balloons or whatever in our airspace or whatever the case is when they already have a gang of territory. They already own a lot of stuff in America. They own the toll roads. They own the ports. Why would they need? I don't understand. They own farmland. Why would they need to do that? Why would they need to try to spy? What are they spying for? They got people, a lot of people from China here, right? You know, building the industry out here. You know what I'm saying? You got, you know, the toll roads. You got ports. I don't understand. It just don't make no sense. But I don't know. You can't believe some of these people on YouTube, man, and some of these headlines and stuff you hear. Don't you know? Take everything for face value, right? Well, all right, hold up. Where you going in right now? Hold up. All right, so let's go. Let me try to see if I can something. And then the thing is too, you perform a song. See, these people don't want to be called this or that, or don't want you to take this out of context what they do, or you to misclassify what they do, or whatever the case is. But at the same time, you know, they got songs called "Unholy," and you see what I'm saying? The song was called "Unholy," right? And he performs a song with a transgender person named, let me see, named Kim Petras, who used to be Tim Petras, right? Um, I mean, you want to do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? That's your life, but at the same time, this is being pushed on us, man. This is being pushed on kids. I mean, you gotta look at it like this. A lot of people watch the Grammys, man, yearly, man. That's like a natural event like that, you know what I'm saying, in people's houses. So a lot of people watch that, man. You know, they watch it with their families and their kids, and so it's just like you can't escape this type of stuff, man. You can't make this type of stuff up, man. All right, so let me try to get see if I can get a performance right here. I think I got found something. I mean, I don't. Let me see, man. I don't really like Fox News like that. But let me see. Hold up. All right, okay. This fair use. This video is for fair use, 1976, section 107. This gives me fair use to play this video for educational purposes, criticism purposes. All right, so we're gonna play this real quick, man. We're gonna show y'all how the weirdness of this shit, man. It's weird, man.
Raymond, it's good to see you in studio. Now, it was Grammy night. You know, I tried to ignore it. Tell me what I need to know.
Laura, it was a rebound from previous years, from the all-time low rating of the Grammys. Still, they were down 5 million from 2020.
Wow.
They tried to trot the stars out on the red carpet. The big winner of the night, of course, Harry Styles, looked like Freddie Mercury at a circus. Then if you've ever wondered what 1-800-Flowers does with their returns, Lizzo showed us. She looked like FTD's discard pile, if you look closely.
Wait, who was that? I can't remember. Well, I thought it was a tribute to Grimace.
Oh.
A little bit. Like, oh, that's red.
A little. Well, the color was off.
And what was that poor, and who I always adored, Shania Twain. What was she wearing?
Oh, she's beautiful. But
she's gorgeous.
I think she was wearing part of the Cowella DeVille line. You know, maybe Chick-fil-A is sponsoring her tour. I don't quite know what that ensemble is, but look, I like when the stars get topical, Laura.
Yeah, it's fun.
Sam Smith came as the Red China spy balloon surrounded by COVID variants. I thought this was very creative on the red carpet.
They had their own little spike proteins there.
Yeah, well, you know,
excellent.
The truth is the Grammy presenters throughout the evening were as scary as the performances themselves. The face formerly known as Madonna's made an appearance.
If they call you shocking, scandalous, troublesome, problematic, provocative, or dangerous? You are definitely onto something. That's where you make noise. You are, yeah, thank you.
That's when you take Prevagen. All
Clap,
right.
please.
Clap,
With
please.
the Jeb Bush approach.
Well, Madge introed Sam Smith, who performed such a cliche song.
Oh, God.
Unholy.
Yeah, and what followed the number, Laura, was almost as grotesque as the thing itself. Watch this.
Mm.
Grammy Awards is sponsored by Pfizer.
You can't make that up. We did not edit that. It literally said right after that performance, sponsored by Pfizer, from the people that brought you myocarditis, the devil, ladies and gentlemen. I mean,
who came up with that idea?
But poor, this guy, it's the mark of a desperate entertainer when they have to go back to the well of Satanism to get attention. I mean, he's like a plus-sized Marilyn Manson at this point. You got to give it a
rest. I have to tell him something. Ozzy Osbourne did it better. Well, okay? If this is your thing, like Ozzy rocked it back in the 70s.
When the culture is this depraved, this stuff loses its ability to shock. Jill Biden, Laura, made a surprise appearance at the Grammys as a presenter. Segue. At first, I thought she might be announcing best audio performance of a classified document, but she did have that big crossover Latin hit. You remember that a few years ago.
Oh, yeah.
So say it with me. Sí, se puede. The future is ours. So say it with me. Sí, se puede. The future is ours.
Sí, se puede. Well, that was a great song. That was a great one. The clubs are all playing it.
El Doctor, Jill. She got a kind of a limp reception.
Yeah,
there.
she did.
Thank you.
They say, separate church and state, right? Separation from church and state and shit like that, dude. You know what I'm saying? And, but then there's still, the states and the churches are still cahoots in cahoots because they're still giving these churches 501c3s. And these people from the churches and these pastors and preachers are pushing the jab. So that lets you know it's political right there. But so this lady didn't even say it right. Talk about it's supposed to be si se puede. You know what I'm saying? Yes, we can. That's some Spanish shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really some shit the unions spout out. A lot of these unions out here be spouting. But and just that's really a union slogan or whatever, the workforce slogan. So you know what I'm saying? So and then why is she there? It should separate from church and state. It should be separation from entertainment in politics. But oh, wait up, politics and politicians are entertainers. This is entertainment. This is bullshit. This is rhetoric. This is shenanigans. This is right. That's what that is. Why is she? What does Jill Biden got to do with the Grammys? What does she got to do with music? Nothing. See, this is pushing the agenda right here. This is for votes. This is for popularity. This is showing you, right? And this is political too. And another aspect, because it's sponsored by Pfizer, right? Why is Pfizer sponsoring? Why is this first lady supposedly, right? Why is she and Michelle Obama's done stuff like that, on war shows and all that shit too, right? But why is she on here? You know what I'm saying? Why is she on there? Excuse me. Why is she on there? Why is sponsor Pfizer Pfizer sponsoring this? Why though? It's like it make you think what's going on, So Pfizer is sponsoring this bullshit. She's on here. This is fucking madness, man. This is wild. This is madness. This is bullshit. I'm really starting to think, you know what I'm saying? I'm really starting to think that starting to think this is just really too obvious already. It's just enough is enough with the games and the bullshit. This is so obvious that this shit is all it's a hoax. You know what I'm saying? This is all brainwashing propaganda to push y'all. Because they know, especially us so-called black people, right? They know that we are very, very, they know that we're very, very, very we celebrate these celebrities. We're very, very into symbolism, versed into symbolism and rituals too. You know what I'm saying? We don't like to break our rituals. We like to do the same thing. We like to be comfortable, right? And being comfortable in a messed up state like this, we talking about racism and so-called white supremacy and all this, right? But how are you in racism, white supremacy, but you is just as comfortable as a motherfucking cucumber. So it just don't make no sense to me. But this is just pushing the agenda right here, man. This is just influence too. Political influence. The Democrats got their political influence, and you notice too, the Democrats is present there. She's a Democrat, right? Her husband's a Democrat, right? And then at the same time, they're there at this award show while they're pushing this satanic agenda. They're here at the award show where they're pushing the transgenderism. They're at this award show where they're pushing a song literally called Unholy. So I don't know, man. I'm just like, it's not surprising to me. We ain't gonna wake up, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna come together. So, we talk about, how we this and that and treatment and this and but at the same time, nobody we don't do nothing about our situation, our current situation. We're not trying to do nothing about it, man. So it's just like I don't know how you would call that. I don't know how, you see what I'm saying? I don't know how we seriously, man, I don't even know how we would label this, right? It's just this stuff is just not looking good, man, for us, man. But America, we talk about freedom and land and all this and brave, you know what I'm saying? And this country's better than other countries, but look at the type of what's the name are being that this government and these politicians and these Masonic people are pushing on us, man. Look at the type of agenda that they pushing. Look at how they're literally trying to change. You see what I'm saying? The traditional family, the traditional lifestyle, American lifestyle. They're trying to change all that. They're doing a good job at it. All right, so let me continue to play the rest of this real quick, man.
The first winner of the Recording Academy's Best Song for Social Change to Shervin Ajapour, an Iranian singer-songwriter, for his stirring song, Baroye.
She slaughtered Spanish. Let's go slaughter another
Arabic
language. Why do they keep putting the First Lady in this position where she's having to put foreign words and foreign languages in her mouth? It's obviously uncomfortable.
Well, Raymond, I must have missed it when they invited Melania to come present an award.
Well, right. Well, only Michelle Obama appeared at the Grammys. So
well,
I guess
first of all, Melania would look gorgeous up there. I mean, Jill Biden looked pretty. I thought she
wasn't invited. As a programming note, we will be back with you tomorrow night, coverage of the State of the Union. But the president is hard at work prepping. He tweeted out this picture. He's rehearsing. Note the milk and cookies, Laura.
Where?
I think that you'll see it in a second. It'll come up. He tweeted, there it is. I think what they're telling him is, if you stop saying no joke, we're going to bring out the Oreos.
God's honest truth, Raymond Arroyo. I'm working hard with my red pen. Wait, Mr. President, that's blue. Oh, it's red. Oh, it is blue. All right, Raymond. So tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, midnight.
Bring the coffee or the margaritas, whatever.
Have fun.
All right, Raymond, thank you. Great to see you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch
You can't make this stuff. This shit is too much. But I don't know, man. Shit, man. It's just a bunch of and these Democrats. I mean, I don't give a fuck about neither one of the parties, really. You know what I'm saying? They don't got my best interest at heart. But my thing is the Democrats always just pandering and just, they know that symbolism works. You know what I'm saying? They know that symbolism works. And see, this is what this right here with the Republicans or conservatives, you want to call it. Trying to be outspoken and being blunt and stand and stuff like that and being controversial. They know that works for them. So, both these parties, man, got the script down packed, man. They both got it down packed. Like I said, they both just still lining their pockets because, for some strange reason, we think that these Republicans and conservatives aren't corrupt. We just think that the Democrats are. It's really interesting. You got to be careful when it comes down to Fox News. I just play that because they was talking again shit. And that was funny, that clip. But you got to be careful with Fox News. You got to be careful with MSNBC. You got to be careful with the other one, not MSNBC, CNN. So, I mean, one is for the right, one is for the left. It's just, y'all don't see how this is division. We talk all that shit about, oh man, you know, this is man, fuck all the bullshit, dude. You know, men and women, that's division, right? You know, Democrat, Republican, so-called black and white, right? Muslim, Jew. You know what I'm saying? Right? It's just all division, man. You know what I'm saying? And you notice the two key things that divide people are religion and politics, man. And see, we don't see it. We don't get it. You see what I'm saying? We don't understand. You see, you know, so I don't think will we understand? Will we ever get it? I don't know. You see what I'm saying? It's a crazy situation though, when it comes down to these events. So, you know, this dude is now calling himself non-binary, Sam Smith, or whatever, right? So now you're non-binary, but you know what I'm saying? Before, a couple years ago, you was just a gay man, but now you're not non-binary. You don't identify as nothing. I guess that's what that means. So that's very interesting how that worked. Now you don't identify as nothing. It's just, see, these people play on you. They're trying to, what they're doing is trying to, you know, curse you and try to trick you and these kids and stuff like that to fit and push these fit into these agendas, man. It's just really weird. And how the situation is working, man. Y'all got to be careful and be mindful when it comes down to this type of stuff, man. This is definitely engineered consent. So I don't know what to do. I don't know what else to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how else I could break this down to you and explain to you what this is. And it's getting to the point where it's real obvious now. They ain't really hiding nothing too much now. And see, but you say something about it, you call it conspiracy theory. So it's a conspiracy or this, oh man, you this and now. See, you can't be around stupid people because stupid people don't think outside the box. Stupid people stay in the box. That's why these dumbasses is in the box, you know, secluded in that motherfucker, right? So, all right, let me go over here real quick. So, you know what I'm saying? Let me get this to the next story, man. And we'll the last one, I'm about to get off here in a little while, but the last one we're gonna talk about that the so-called spy balloons and all that, right? The hype behind that, in my opinion. I don't know. Hold up. Right, so I don't know. All right, man. So hold up real quick. Let's go over here real quick. We go to the next little topic, man. So let me see, man. Where the hell's my house? Hold up. Oops, that's the wrong person, man. Yeah, man. All right. Let's see what the hell is going on over here, man. Oops. All right, hold up. Let's see what the hell is going on with this. These people are crazy. All right, so fair use, 1976, under the copyright section 107. This gives me fair use to report and commentate on this video for educational purposes and also criticism purposes. All right, so we going in right now, man. Let's see what the hell is going on with this. All these damn commercials. YouTube is making a killing off this shit.
We shouldn't allow a minor to get a permanent gender-altering surgery in Oklahoma. That's why I'm calling for the legislature.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about a woke insurrection that happened yesterday that you probably didn't know about. You probably didn't hear about it because the mainstream liberal media only covers insurrections when they're being done by Trump supporters, right? Or what they call insurrections, okay?
Why do we why as so-called black people, why do we keep using the word woke as something? Why do we see that lets you know we don't make slang and these words and stuff. We don't make that shit up. They make it up. I think the committee at 300 make it up. I think Tavistock Institute make it up. Why are we saying woke like it's a bad like? Why are we saying woke like? And why are we pinning the word woke on transgenders and gays and why are we doing that when didn't we come up with that term like 10 years ago, 15, 12 years ago? And it meant basically woken up, basically knowing, knowledgeable, third eye was open. Why is woke a bad thing now? I don't know, man. I don't use that word. So I don't know. I don't do that shit because I'm not, I don't know. I mean, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm like letting these people make I'm like going with their algorithms and shit. I'm not doing all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can report on the story or some shit. So basically, let me just play a little bit of this cat's video.
When it's being done by people who they politically disagree with. However, when insurrections are being conducted by people who they agree with politically, they don't cover it all. They won't talk about it. So this is why I'm talking about it. As yesterday, Trans Lives Mattered stormed the Oklahoma Capitol to protest the bill criminalizing genital mutilation of minors. So Oklahoma, with the Millstone Act, they're expected through their legislator to basically debate and to vote on this bill that would prohibit Oklahoma doctors from providing gender transition procedures or referral services relating to procedures to anyone under the age of 26. Okay. And let's just say that, again, the woke revolutionaries were not happy about this. Take a look.
We are Oklahoma. We are Oklahoma. We are Oklahoma.
What is woke got to do with trans? Oh, that's weird. Anyway, all right, let's go.
We are Oklahoma. 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 We are Trans Lives Matter. 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 Trans Lives Matter.
Yeah, so you seen that, you heard that. Now, for the past, 2 years or so, right, we've been told that that's the worst possible thing that you can do, okay? You cannot occupy a Capitol building of a state or a country, or else you are an insurrectionist, okay? Even if you're there peacefully protesting, you're not supposed to occupy it, okay? Again, ask all those peaceful protesters.
He got a point, man. It's just a double standard, man. I'm gonna stop this video, but why are we? See, the thing is, if we're not pushing the agenda, and this is how you know it's bullshit, right? So they got something called Trans Lives Matter, but for one, they had that's spin off the Black Lives Matter, but the Black Lives Matter, which is all a hoax and the psyop and all the fraud to get people's money. So that thing right there is that's a trip right there with that. So that lets you know Black Lives Matter, Blue Lives Matter, all that is all government funded. It's all scripted. It's all fake. Why are they going under the same? All these going under the same banner? Lives Matter. So and so live matter. This live matter. I mean, it's all government funded. This is all scripted. This is all some committee 300 type stuff, right? So I'm not buying it. These transgender people, man, whatever you do protest, whatever you're doing, you're doing your thing, you protesting, but at the same time, you over here, you're pushing the agenda too on the kids, right? And the thing is, see, it's crazy because these people, the shit that's not important like that is not important what they were talking about at all. They'll talk about that, but they're not going to go and protest the vaccine mandates because they're probably for the mandates. They're not going to protest, there's all this fake food out here. They're not going to protest Bill Gates over here talking about there's going to be another pandemic. They ain't going to protest and talk about Bill Gates in China and all these people buying the farmland. They're not going to talk about the corruption in the brainwashing that TikTok websites like that do to our kids and our people and the dumbing down of America. They ain't going to talk about that, right? these people talk about stuff and protest stuff that's not important purposely because that's their agenda and that fits their narrative. That's straight up and plain out and simple, right? They're not. See, that's another thing, and that's another reason why we're gonna stay divided and stay not coming together against the government or against the powers that be. Because guess what? Everybody got their own agenda, and a lot of these people are agent provocateurs, and a lot of these motherfuckers are CIA are just straight up agents, straight up. So, and a lot of these groups are CIA funded. So, I mean, we like I said, we're gonna stay divided. There's too much different agendas. There's too much different lifestyles and bullshit that these different groups is pushing. So we're gonna hold up. We're gonna play the rest of this. No. I just turned it off. So I mean, I don't know, man. I'm just looking at it like, you know what I'm saying, these people is storming the Capitol for the dumbest things, but that makes sense, that fits their agenda, right? And that lets you know they're pushing this on the kids. They let you know they're pushing this on the youth. They let you know that they're pushing it on the next generation. Something, I guess, something that you feel so strongly over like that, or transitioning yourself, whatever the hell you want to call it, something that you feel so strongly about like that, you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You're really pushing that, but at the same time, the things that really matter and count, you're not pushing that. I don't know, man. It's just strange. Maybe it's just me. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know, man. Maybe it's just freaking me out, this motherfucker. I don't know. But yeah, man, it's a lot of strange little weird things that are going on, man. Don't be surprised, man. Do not be surprised. Do not just stay ready, man. You ain't got to get ready, man, because I just showed you the clip where they pushing this weird stuff at the Grammys, right? A family, you would think family friendly show. I just showed you right now too, basically where the first lady and they basically turning politics into entertainment and just so and then this one right here where they pushing for trans lives matter and low key kind of storming or protests or whatever, or just pushing into the capital of Oklahoma. So but remember, you know what I'm saying, when because it don't matter, man. Any kind of government building and stuff like that, man, you have the right to even if you storm that motherfucker, you have the right. If the government is oppressing you, man, this isn't a Bill of Rights. This isn't a Declaration of Independence. You know what I'm saying? You have the right to take over and find another form of government. That's just straight up how it is. And that's straight about how it works. But people don't look into no damn Constitution. They don't look at the Declaration of Independence. They don't look at none of that stuff, right? We just go with the lamestream narratives tell us. They educate us. People go to Harvard and all these schools and shit like that, but they constantly be educated and indoctrinated by by the establishment. So what's the point of going to these schools and all this bullshit and all these places? You get indoctrinated by the establishment, right? So yeah, so get the likes up, man. Share this on your social media if y'all can. I'm gonna play one more video about these balloons. You know what I'm saying? What I think, my opinion and shit. We out of here, man. Well, let's watch scripted ass CNN. This is the worst. Shaq, what up? What up, man? Peace. What up? What up? What's good, man? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, CNN is the worst, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me know if you want to jump on for a little while, Big Shaq. You feel me? But yeah, CNN is the worst, man. It's the worst. All right, so look, fair use, 1976. Hey, Bishop, what up? What up? What's going on, man? Fair use, 1976. You see what I'm saying? This is for commentary purposes only. This gives me fair use to play this video for educational and criticism purposes. All right, so let's watch the propaganda unfold in front of our very eyes right now, man, because it's a bunch of bullshit. CNN is the most scripted, the worst crisis acting motherfucking news station we got.
intriguing to see. This balloon, of course, shot down by the military over the weekend. Also happening right now, the House Armed Services Committee is holding a hearing on the threats that China poses to the United States. And CNN has learned exclusive details about the intelligence failures that led to the Pentagon not detecting Chinese incursions during the Trump administration. Let's get over to Oren Lieberman. He's at the Pentagon for us. Oren, what are you learning?
So I was watching the beginning of the House Armed Services Committee here, and it's worth pointing out that although this was scheduled before this latest Chinese balloon was discovered, it has certainly been a topic of conversation. And the chairman of the committee said you'd have to be naive not to realize that this was intentional by China in an attempt to spy on the United States. In terms of what we're learning, last year in April, there was a report from the Air Force called People's Republic of China High Altitude Balloons, and CNN has reviewed parts of this report. The report itself documents a case in 2019 where a balloon flew all the way around the world, flying near Hawaii, overflying parts of southern Florida during the Trump administration. Now, it's crucial to point out that what's unclear from this report is when the U.S. realized it was a Chinese surveillance balloon, and the Pentagon believed that that was the intent behind the balloon. And that gets at another point here that the Pentagon said yesterday. General Glenn Van Herk, the commander of Northern Command and NORAD, said there was what he called an awareness gap that allowed China to fly balloons, surveillance balloons, he said, over the continental United States 3 times during the Trump administration without the U.S. knowing it. It was only later, Jake Sullivan said, the national security advisor, when the U.S. went back and looked at the data and the trajectories of these balloons, that they came to believe these were surveillance balloons. That gap there is what the U.S. is trying to close now, especially.
So my question is, how the hell, who's controlling that balloon? Can anybody tell me that? Who's controlling the balloon? Who's are they? How do you control a balloon, right? Do they get seriously, man? You can't make this stuff up, man. But see, we're not putting our critical thinking skills together, man. You're not putting the critical thinking skills together at all, man. We're not really thinking. You know what I'm saying? We're just feeling and acting. You know what I'm saying? On let's see, hold up, man. We just acting on what we're seeing, what they're showing us. You see what I'm saying? He's like, oh, you can't, throw out that this is not being, done by China and this and that, and this and that. You can't, man. I don't believe it, man. I'm sorry. It's just distraction time, man. Who's steering the thing, and how did the cameras get on it? So there's cameras on this thing. So how long have they been following this thing? They got the cameras on it. How long have they been following? And so they obviously knew about it if the cameras was on it, right? And why did it take Biden a couple days to shoot it down? Why are you not, and you're shooting it down, but you're not trying to follow the thing and seeing where it goes, but you want to shoot it down? Interesting how that works. Don't want to shoot the shit down, right? Don't want to shoot the shit down, but you want to shoot it down, but you're following the shit. How does that work? So don't want to follow it to see where it goes, but you want to shoot it down. It just, I'm sorry, man, my bad. It just, this shit just not adding up, man. It just don't make no sense, dude. It don't make none of this shit don't make any damn sense. I'm just not feeling the shit. I'm not buying it with somebody else's money. I'm not buying it with EBT. You know what I'm saying? I just don't believe it. And this is the thing too. So see both these medias, right? Both, you don't see one side like, nah, I don't know. This maybe this might be, you know what I'm saying, strike. Maybe this might. None of these sides are saying that. The Democrats or Republicans ain't talking about that. They both declaring that this is true and that these are spy things. How do we even know that this came from China? Where's the proof that this came from China? Because there's some letters or some Chinese letter. I don't know. But how do we know? You know what I'm saying? This could be a ploy. This could be a balloon. You know what I'm saying? That came, and then they try to say, oh, China is taking responsibility for the balloon. It's just, come on, man. It's the same old script. That's just like when they do the terrorist thing. When somebody bombs something or blows something up out here. Oh, Pakistani is is taking responsibility for the or Al Qaeda is taking responsibility for the. Come on, man. We can't keep believing this shit. It took the government 7 days. Come on, man. Come here on Saturday, January 28th, to the past Saturday. Yeah, it came through Alaska. You see, I mean, that's the thing. It took 7 days, and that's another Masonic number. But isn't that the number of completion? 7. So, it just, you can't make this type of stuff up, man. It's just, you know what I'm saying. Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Exactly. He said he admitted it. That's what they say, right? I mean, even if whatever the case is, man, you got to look at it like this. Why would they spy and do all that when China owns ports? China owns ports out here. China owns the toll roads. China owns a gang of things out here, man. They own farmland out here. They own land out here. Why would China need to spy when they're already in America? They make it seem like we're enemies or something. They make it seem like we don't have no kind of ties at all. Don't we owe China money? You know what I'm saying? Aren't we in debt to China? I don't get it. Man, completion and fulfillment. You see what I'm saying? Don't we owe China money? I don't. We owe them money. They're not the enemy, but we try to make it. See, and this is the thing, man. We have a relationship with Russia and we have relationships with China, but the mainstream media wants you to think that there's some kind of uncomfortable tension, or our enemies, or you see what I'm saying? And even this Joe Biden thing with the sending the tanks to Ukraine. I mean to Poland. So. Because they're getting tired. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. What's going on? What's really good? What is really, really good? You know what I'm saying? What's really good? What is really good? Yeah, man. The number of completion. Ain't that something? So, yeah, man, I'm just tripping off this stuff, man. I'm just really tripping off this stuff, man. It's just really, really wild. Really, really wild. So, yeah, man. What do y'all think, man, about the shenanigans, man, and the drama? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just don't. That's what I'm saying. China owns $981 billion in U.S. debt. That's a lot of money, man. So, but how are they our enemy when we owe them, right? How are they? Why would they need to spy if they owe us? We weird, man. We weird, dude. We believe a lot of stuff, man. We believe a lot of bullshit, man. We're just stuck on the bullshit, man. We really are, man. It's sad. It's sad. We really stuck on the bullshit, man. It's just like, I just don't get it, man. Enough should be enough, man. But see, it's insanity that we suffer from. It's insanity that we suffer from. We go on, cognitive dissonance, right? We go through the same thing, man. Or even it's insanity. Like I said, we go through the same thing and expect a different outcome. I don't see where the different outcome is coming from. I don't see where the different outcome is coming from. Where would that come from if we're going through the same thing? It's just really bizarre, man, how we do it. So I mean, in my opinion, from what I see in the information that I'm gathering, I don't believe at all that there's any kind of that balloon was to spy. I think this is another distraction, right? Meanwhile, you got the World Economic form, right? And you see what I'm saying? You got these. I heard about this. Y'all check this out. 15-minute cities. Whenever y'all get a chance, 15-minute cities. You know what I'm saying? Look that up. You got this digital this digital currency that they're trying to push. You see what I'm saying? Joe Rogan. But I don't know, man. It's just like it's a distraction, man, for you know what they're doing. You see what I'm saying? They're pushing that digital currency. So it's a lot of distractions right now going on, man, that that they're pushing us with and that they're hitting us with, man. And we're distracted though. We got TikTok. See, and this is another thing too. Oh yeah, they will beat us economically by the year 2035 for sure. They got TikTok. See, and this is another thing. Why would they need spy? This is my thing. Y'all listen for example, man, for a second, man. Listen to what I got to say. Why would China need to spy, right? Why would China need to spy on us when they gave us TikTok? We use their TikTok every day, every second. You know what I'm saying? See, China's algorithm is different from ours. Plus, China, they let the kids only go on TikTok for 4 minutes. I mean, for 40 minutes, excuse me, a day. We let our people, kids, whoever, adults, dogs, whoever the fuck, go on TikTok all day, all night. And see, the thing is, too, they're pushing a lot of just ignorance and a lot of bullshit entertainment on TikTok, and that's keeping us distracted. And then guess what? It messes with your attention span. Right, what I'm saying. It messes with your attention span, right? Because your attention span, you see what I'm saying? Your attention span, if you think about it, you're not going to want to watch a full range, long 30-minute lecture, 20-minute video on YouTube, hour video on YouTube, when you're used to just constantly watching things for 4 minutes, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So, Junior Coltrane said, speaking of currency, I think my old lady might be a gold digger because I've noticed that her love for me depends greatly on how quick I'm with the cash. Damn. See, that's how it be, man. It's a thing. It's a different thing, Junior Coltrane, man. These women are not the same as 10, even 20 years ago. It's more and more of a, as the years go by, it's more and more of a monetary thing. It's more and more of a materialistic thing. These females don't even value themselves. Are you valuing money over everything? You see what I'm saying? Sure, money makes you comfortable and more comfortable, and makes life a little bit more easier in certain aspects. Well, certain things about life easier in certain aspects. But man, money ain't everything. You can't take that shit with you when you go. When a relative dies, does that money bring them back? No. How does that money make you feel because your relative died? It don't make you feel any better. So I don't understand why it's. It's men too, but a lot of these women they act like this money thing is just the end all be all. They're more masculine and more independent than you because they make money. They make their own money. You're kind of like low key, since you're working and you're in the workforce and you're a woman, and that's the thing people are doing nowadays. Why are you even pushing the fact that you're independent and you make this money and everybody's fucking working? Fucking kids are working, right? It's just like, that's weird, man. That's why I'm dating right now myself, man. I just can't seem to find real. I can't even say just women. Period. It's hard to find a woman. Period. Right? I don't really know such thing as a real woman. I don't see it. I don't see these. I'm sorry, my bad, but I guess the women I'm running across, I don't know, or excuse me, females I'm running across. A real woman that classifies somebody as an actual woman is actually hard to do. It's really hard to do. You know what I'm saying? It's really hard to do. Classifying somebody as a real woman is hard to do. Hell, you even had Ketanji Brown, your Supreme Court justice, that couldn't even classify a real woman, right? You talk about real women, but now you got these transgender women now. So it's really crazy, man, how this stuff is working, is turning out. It's really crazy, man. I'm really good at reading a woman's body language. I know if I like them, and if they don't have big milk, I have no respect for them. He said, yes, to stand a flat woman. I just my thing is, you kind of you're right with that body language thing, man, because you got to go by a woman's body language. You got to go by a woman what this woman's giving off the vibe and everything, man. She ain't giving off a good vibe, man. A certain kind of vibe. Don't even approach. A lot of these females be having this shit face, stank face. They even have something called a resting bitch face. These women these females are something else, And right now, the algorithm and everything, and just society and social media and this environment is having it to where a woman being a bitch or an asshole, the biggest bitch or asshole is the norm right now. That's the thing to do. That's how to be. That's how to act like an asshole, right? To be to treat a man a certain way, right? To come off as a bitch, to come off as feisty, to come off as, and that's not good. I mean, see, you gonna do things because women are mostly emotional anyway. So you're gonna do things times 10 because you're that much emotional as a woman. So I don't know, man. I don't know. This shit is crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? It's this crazy situation, man. It's organized chaos. Exactly, Shaq, man. Exactly what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? He said, I can't stand a hard-faced woman. It's hard to want to do a woman with the heart. I don't know, man. It's just like I said, man. It's just hard to actually label a lot of these females as women. I mean, to be a woman, that title comes with a lot. That comes with holding yourself to a certain standard, man, and holding yourself to a certain esteem and having a certain kind of confidence and a certain kind of essence and a certain kind of that's what it comes down to and boils down to me when it comes down to a actual woman, right? So yeah, man, the woman and the man nowadays, I'm sorry, but this social media is separating us as the day goes by. Separated, we're getting more and more separated. We don't really know who each other are. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and it's like that on purpose, man. It's like that on purpose. It's like to the point where you see what I'm saying? Where it's to the point where what's his name? It's to the point where the divorce rate is going up, the marriage rate is going down for a reason, right? The divorce rate is going up, and what's the name is going down. Why? You don't think that's by design? Y'all don't think that's by design that the divorce rate is going up and the marriage rate is going down? Y'all really don't think that's by design? Like, you don't think that's a coincidence, right? Or not a coincidence? It's really weird how this is going. And we don't really, pick up on stuff like this, man. I'm just really tripping off this. It's exactly what it is. It's by design. This environment, they're making the environment in society, you see what I'm saying, a certain way to where, I mean, we're going to be that much more divided. Now, the men and women divided, you see what I'm saying? It's going to be that much more harder to come together if you ain't even divided with your woman. With you know what I'm saying? Whatever, or even a woman of another race. I don't even know. But it's just really hard, man. It's a really interesting situation, man. But I feel you though, man. This dating stuff is weird. They make it to where it's social media. They make it to where it's dating apps, and see that makes it that much harder to meet people too. Why you interact with people over the computer and over the phone, and you're not meeting up, and it's just all bullshit, man. You're not meeting these people in person, and you're not checking the vibe and in the everything and the expressions and everything like that in person. You know what I'm saying? It's a disaster, man. It's a fucking disaster, right? It's a damn disaster, man. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this whole thing with China. I mean, y'all got to think. We got to think, man. They got all this stuff. They got couldn't they spy on us with their TikTok or not? They giving us TikTok. You don't think they can spy on us with the TikTok? You don't think they could hack through the computers, through the phones? See, we don't think, man. I don't know, man. We really think that these motherfuckers have to send spy balloons over here to hack our shit. I just don't. I don't see how that makes any kind of logical sense at all whatsoever. I really don't. That shit beats me, man. I don't know, man. That shit beats the hell out of me, dude. For the most part, man. I just don't get it. I think I probably never will get it. It's just like we got to get our shit together, man. We really got to get our shit together, man. For the utmost extent, man, because I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see it. But so we owe China all this money. How are they spying on us when we owe them money? What do they need to spy for? See, and this is another thing to try to push the U.S. as some kind of superpower, or some kind of great, great establishment that we got going on, right? You know what I'm saying? America is not. America is not that. America is the opposite of that. This is turning into a third world country. Let's just keep it 100. This is about to be a third world country soon, right? Let's just keep it honest. Let's just keep it funky. Let's just keep it right. This is about to, it's getting ugly in this country, man. It's getting really ugly. So, it's just, days go by, man. It's just this country gets that much more corrupt. It gets that much more, to the point where this shit is that much more bullshit, man. It's that much more, division and divisive and chaos and chaotic. And so, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. So it's crazy, man. But we got to stay vigilant, stay wise, stay focused, stay on the grind. Keep with the information, with the critical thinking. That's how you do it. You just stay critical thinking, man. Stay vigilant, man. We'll be all right. Everything is gonna be good, man. But we got to stay thinking. We got to keep our thinking caps on and stay thinking, man. Because if we don't do that, man, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work at all. It's not gonna work. We're gonna stay divisive. We're gonna keep complaining, but at the same time, we're not gonna do nothing about it and come together and form. So, yeah, man. So I'm about to get off here, y'all. So okay. So hey, ladies, enough with the tattoos. Man, it's not easy to get hot for a woman with a neck tattoo and a twat tattoo to match. Yeah, I don't do the when a woman's tatted all like that. I'm like, that's not what's the name? That's not a turn on for me. I don't look at that as sexy, really. Like, I don't know. That's weird because the things they used to look at us as sexy for having a couple tattoos. Now we're looking at them for being sexy. I don't know. It's weird. Role reversals is in effect. It's called a control descent. Obama started it. Bring America way of life down real slow so people won't notice. Yeah, man. That shit is crazy, man. I think a lot of these fucking presidents, it's just all bullshit, dude. It's all. But Obama pushed a lot of the shit that's ushering now. He pushed it and started pushing it in there, though, and made it, comfortable. He really did, man. So, share this out, man, on your social media. I got to go. I got to run, man. So I'm going to holler at y'all. Like, comment, share, subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? I hit the Cash App if y'all want. $ Frank J-O-N-E-Z. One, and then just hit me up on Facebook, man. Frank Nevermind Jones, or on Instagram, Frank Jones 8115, man. So like, comment, share. Bishop, thanks for coming on. Shaq, thanks for coming on. Appreciate y'all, brothers, man. I'm gonna drop another show Friday for show. Friday or Saturday? Friday. Yeah, Friday. I'm off on Friday, man. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. And y'all take care, man. Y'all have a good one. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for tuning in. Share this out to y'all social media. Share this content out. Like, and if y'all want to get in the comment section, y'all do so, man. All right. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. Y'all peace out, man. All right, Shaq, Bishop. All right, Shaq, Junior Coltrane. Peace out. All right. Y'all have a good night.